Chapman University student Mandy Lean goes to the health center to be treated for frostbite after spending 3 hours in a college classroom, or so is said by the Panther Online, the student-run newspaper. The article was posted on April 1st, but few students thought it was credible. The student newspaper, who constantly writes on hard news, decided to bring some levity with this new satire April Fool's section. The history of April Fools dates back to 1582, when France switched from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. People who failed to recognize that the start of the new year had moved from April 1st to January 1st became the hoaxes of the joke and faced several pranks. April Fools keeps many on edge for 24 hours, second-guessing every announcement and e-news article. Chapman University student Vic Mehta shares with us a prank played on him when his friend changed the toffee for soap.
Opened the toffee, had the toffee, and as soon as I put it into my mouth, it was the most bitter taste I've ever had. It tasted very soapy.
When asked how he feels about this prank, he responded with,
It did scar me. I don't take toffees from strangers, you know what I mean?
Vic Mehta and many other students ponder on how the Panther Online came up with this section. We were able to sit down with web editor of the Panther, Jackie Cohen, who explained the process for us.
And finally this year it was 3 of us who convinced the editor-in-chief to let us do it. So for that one, over spring break, we all came up with funny ideas that we thought would be good, and during meeting we went through all 15 different ideas, and we came up with 9 that we did want to do.
Managing editor of the Panther, Rebecca Glazier, explained that the trick to avoid being fooled by the article is to pay close attention to the hints given.
That we wanted to make it clear that we weren't trying to trick people, which is why we had satire in the headline, and we had a special section for it, and we had, a note at the bottom saying it was satire, is because, we did think it was funny, but we don't want anybody to think of us less as a credible news source because of it.
Even though the story of Mandy Lean, the Chapman University student who got treated for frostbite after spending 3 hours in a Beckman Hall lecture room, might not be true, it does raise a serious problem. It does get awfully cold in these college classrooms. Reporting from inside Beckman Hall is Carolina Melchior, Chapman News.